What is up, Brestonians? You heard the Batman snort, and that means it's time for magic. That's what that means. Jason and I are on our final heads up brawl with the Ikoria commanders. So we're on Brokkos, Space Godzilla. Um, I built a deck. He built a deck. We'll see where they are similar or where they are not similar. Um, I forgot something in this deck, and it's gonna bother me, but we're gonna run it out anyway. And we'll see how it goes. I think I finally got one off Jason last week in the teamer battle. So that was very exciting. These are going to be a regular match, so best 2 out of 3. We're just kind of waiting for Jason to challenge us when he finishes off his intro. It'll be by coin flip for the first game. Second game will be whoever lost goes first, and third game will either go back to a coin toss if somebody's 1 and 2, or it'll go back to whoever lost that match. Now that we've done all 5, we'll do a big brawl, as it were, where we'll kind of just take our favorite 3 decks, and we won't know who's bringing in what. We'll kind of talk about that more towards the end. We made some rules last time about how many changes you could make and all that fun stuff to the deck. I believe last time we did 5 cards per deck. You could change out land as much as you wanted or add additional land as much as you wanted, but changing actual cards, we kept it to 5. So, alrighty, looks like Jason's ready to get after it, so I'll go ahead and unmute him, and we'll have some awkward pause, and then we'll get after it.
Why are you gonna have an awkward pause?
That's not the right deck. Oh, I have to unmute you here. I can't hear shit. What's going on, Jason?
What's going on, Katie?
I couldn't hear you. Whoopsies.
Say, why is there an awkward pause?
Oh, because I made one. Because I made an awkward pause. I know.
Awkward on yours.
Yep, always awkward on my side. That's how I roll. I don't even think this is capable. And we get a free mulligan, so we're gonna free mulligan over here.
Mine is keepable.
Oh, it got worse. It got so much worse. Hell. Okay, we're gonna keep this. Yeah. Okay. Boop. Jason's over there like, I see your tapped snowland. I raise you 1 tapped snowland.
Yeah, I don't have a tap snow or a regular snowland right now.
No. But you about to.
Yep.
But you about to. Okay.
You know, I forgot about him, and he's real good if he has snowlands.
He really is. And I did a thing, and we'll see if I draw the thing. But it was working pretty well. Okay. We're just gonna do this. We'll do this. I guess I probably should have killed your additional land guy, but I'm sure something scary will come out. That's not that scary. Won't you take me to Value Town? Okay. Yeah, I kind of thought so.
Kinda not a fan of having it right now.
Guess I don't really need to, like, put more up on the board at this juncture? When I can just hit you for 6? Yeah. Yup. She's kinda real good. And that's kinda real good. And he's kinda real annoying.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Oof, that's gonna start to hurt.
Okay, I'm over it. You can draw your
Hey.
damn card.
Hey now.
You can draw your darn card.
Oh man, that's a good card.
Why don't you play it then?
Oh, that's why. It doesn't matter.
It'd be like that sometimes. I get so mad. Same, where I'm just like, what are you doing? And then I'm like, oh. It's a lot of dudes.
No.
It is quite a few dudes. I think. We got your 5, 10, 12.
You mean 12?
No, coming back, sorry.
Oh.
I was trying to count
Like-
coming back.
I don't count that much.
Like, I see 2. Gonna slow roll a little bit here. We'll see if that's my mistake. Probably is. No, you were on 11. Okay. I thought I just missed lethal and I was gonna be very mad at myself.
No, you did not.
Okay. I mean, I would try it. Mm-hmm. That's a big one. We're very in the tank this game.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
That side. Put that one out.
So many fractalies.
No, it's fine.
What's wrong?
I can stop one of those, not both.
With your Teferi?
With my berry.
I thought that might be your plan.
I mean, had I not cast Renata, I could have taken both.
Oh yeah, which is why I was like, it's fine. You do that.
What? Oh, hang on.
I was gonna say wrong thingy.
Wrong thingy.
Cancel challenge. I thought it said let's play Brawl, but that might have been from the other one you sent me.
I am let down.
Ba ba ba. Ba ba.
Yeah, I actually had a flyer, but I was a long way from doing anything with it, with said flyer.
Oh.
That is terrible.
This is not great, but it's lands and spells, so I'm gonna go with it.
This is acceptable.
Yeah, I know it's not great, guys, but we can play this, this, and this, so it's probably fine. We'll find out if it's not fine.
Avalanche caller.
I was gonna say 4/4 hexproof on 3 is pretty good, but I think your 4/4 is pretty good too.
I mean, you're
Doing that.
Tap target artifact or creature.
That's what it says. How dare you?
Yeah, no, you don't do that.
Oh, come on.
No.
You are no fun. Why do you hate fun so much?
Okay, fine. You should attack me for 4.
I'm considering it.
You should. I'll let you hit me.
Yeah, I bet you will.
4/4.
I bet you will. Oh my god, I forgot Command Tower. I was literally saying before I started this video, I was like, I know there's something I wanted to put in here that I forgot to put in here. And that answer is Command Tower. That's it for me. Man, even Batman's being quiet and sleeping. It's wild.
I feel like you're gonna block with this guy.
You're 6'6"? I don't think I will be. That's also the other card I forgot it. And I said that one out loud to Shane, so.
So you have no one to blame but yourself.
Yep. I was like, out loud, I was like, oh, I didn't put Binding of the Old Gods in. Because I was on about removal, as I always am. Well,
Human. That's what I like to see.
yeah, I'm just like, what else is under this?
So Pale Beast is underneath it, which is what lets me pay the one, and look at the top card
To
of the
look.
deck. If it's a land, it goes into play. Otherwise, it goes to my hand. I got Gem Razor, which is the destroy target artifact or enchantment.
Okay. And a questing beast?
And a questing beast all the way at the bottom.
Okay. That's a lot of things.
Are you gonna bounce it?
I am. It's not helpful because you can replay all of it, so it's not good for me, but I also can't let it run wild either.
Exile a card.
Yep.
Fine.
Yeah, I guess no attacks. Although I guess I'm not blocking with it, so I don't know why I was that worried. Yup.
Start things out right.
No blocks.
Saved one. You'd be at 6 right now.
Oh, crepes on Friday.
Yeah. How's it feel to watch your opponent
Just,
roll through their?
just hammer you. Like, I have stuff. It's just all too expensive, I think, is the problem.
Guess I'll draw a solemn.
Get poor you. Everybody, poor Jason.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oof.
toasty?
Sure
Toasty?
is. It sure is a Toski. Jeebus. It hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. Decline. That can stay in the graveyard.
Sure.
Sure.
Nope. Nope. Cancel that. It's the wrong button. There we go.
Owie. There is a significant land discrepancy between the two of us.
Nah.
Oof. Maybe we can get a game 3. We'll have to see.
Maybe.
Who
I mean,
knows?
to be fair, I actually was only one land ahead of you until I mutated the Asterix, and that just put a ton of land into play for me.
Yeah, until it was like boop 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 boop.
Yeah, so like initially I was only one land ahead of you, which allowed me to then do the Asterix, which was for 4. It's like, here's 3 land in the thing. And then you Ashioked me like a jerk. Who Ashioks?
I had to. I was dying.
You didn't have to. You wanted to.
I definitely had to. I was definitely dying.
Sure, we can try this.
Tappa tappa?
Tappa tappa. That guy. That guy's
Yeah.
real good.
I think he's real good.
I don't like that guy.
Don't know why you wouldn't like that guy.
Ooh. Free turn.
You do get a free turn. Minus that 1 health that you miss very much badly.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Whatever. I just got a free turn.
What do I want to do here? We're gonna play this. Sure. That's what we're gonna do.
Gross.
We're gonna play 6/6 tramples. What we're gonna do. Equally gross.
You at least have all your colors.
I do. That part's quite handy. He doesn't like you either. Oh, there you go. There's the other one. Not the token?
I thought about it. I can deal with the token. I don't want multiple. I don't want multiple tokens.
That's fair.
And the best I could have done was left Ashiok alive. If I don't target Ashiok.
We're still taking it like a champ. Okay. I would like some more land. I maybe misplayed that and should have played that, but that's okay. We'll find out. Troubles?
Yeah.
I think I need to do this before I do that. The question, ladies and germs, is does he have a Thassa in his hand? Go that way, I guess.
No, that's a fair question.
And one turn. Let me, no. No.
Okay.
Uh.
What's the matter, Katie?
That's bad for me. Can't be blocked. Gain 1 life. None of that's helpful. Alright. I get to keep my ring.
You do get to keep your ring.
Decline. Oh, whoopsies.
Indeed.
Thinking graveyard, not exile. Whoopsies. That's a good card, too. Of all the times the game does the "Are you sure?", you'd think that would have been one of the times it asked you if you were sure.
What the hell? That Steelbane Hydra should have came in with a counter on it. Or
Because
at
of
least I thought it was going to because of the Great Henge. That says, whenever not took enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on it. I was mistaken. What? Oh, I'm fine with this.
yeah, you're fine with that. Oh, the mighty is gonna fall here. It's gonna be very upsetting. It's on a real roll.
Were. It was a little scary.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank God.
Hmm.
Unless you can take an extra turn right now, your replicating ring is not going to replicate you into this game and probably crushing me.
Oh. No, you have to draw things that are relevant for that to happen, and it's not happening.
Hey, I got lucky with that Ugin draw.
Yeah, that was clutch.
You have no idea.
And then I don't have, like, any of the answers. Then I imagine that goes to yard, and then you hit me for 10. Oh,
No,
I guess
'cause
6 of one, half a dozen the other, yeah.
I have to exile it, not discard it.
Oh, fair. Oh, is that how that
If it-
works?
If it was discard,
Is that how that works? My bad. Who would be
I
that
don't- I
dumb?
don't-
Who would do that? That's just dumb. Who would exile their commander when they could have put it in their command zone?
oh, I'm one short. Damn
Oh,
it.
from playing out your hand?
No, from mutating off my hand.
Oh, nice.
Well, that was really fast.
It was. Well, I mean, this is the one that has all the removal and all the big stompy things, right? So
Yeah.
it does go fairly quickly.
One more, or you wanna?
No, if we do that, it's going to be a 45-minute game. You know we can't do that.
We can do one.
It's going to be a 45-minute game. Oh, here we go. I'm sending you my deck list now, though, since I already copied it.
I have not copied mine. So.
How dare you? I'll just trust you not to look.
I haven't looked yet. Because I've been staying in arena. Oh, this is either potentially really good, or this is gonna be real bad.
I just don't want to mull again because I really like what's in my hand, so
That's fair.
gonna go with it.
Well, I'm gonna hope that you don't have some ridiculous, like, turn 3/6/6 trampling.
Oh, I
shit.
thought you said you didn't look at my deck.
But you got out Brokkos super early. I was just like, I don't know how to deal with that right now.
I don't have a plan B. Seraph.
Yeah. Hosky.
Get my one good block in.
Oh, fuck you.
Whoa.
Oh, Toski's so good.
He really is. So's that, though.
Oh. Oh, and then you were nice. Why didn't I block that?
I don't know why you didn't block that.
I know why I didn't block that. Because in my head, that was something else.
Oh, okay. In your head, that had Death Touch. Womp womp. Well, When in Rome, draw first. Right? That's the phrase?
I don't think that's true. I think you're supposed to cast out things from your hand and then move to combat.
Nope. Contrary to what Arena would make you believe. Yeah, land grab in this deck is like so crucial. Stop looking at it. It's fine.
It's not fine.
It's...
You know it.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'm not gonna forget this time.
Squirrel power. Oof. Maybe it won't be anything good, guys. Maybe it'll be some bad. It's pretty good. It's not nothing. Nope, can't do nothing about that. Scoot! Ow. And trample. Gross.
It's not gross.
It's quite gross. Oh shit, can't do that. Mother flower.
Well, you don't want a Heartless Summoning? Not Heartless Summoning, what is it? Destroy target creature without a 1/1 counter?
No. That wasn't the thing. It was a different thing that was much cooler.
Bitch.
Oh, I'm feeling very dead. Does any of this make me less dead? Nearly dead. No, I am dead.
How are you dead?
Pretty dead.
I can't kill you on my... Oh, I can kill you on my turn.
Pretty dead.
I wasn't looking at my commander.
Oh.
I was looking at the rest of the board where you're not dead.
Oof. Man, that's annoying. Okay.
I mean, I actually still can't really kill you.
Yeah, you could have. Your commander has trample.
I'm aware, but I can't put it where I want.
You can't put it on Scoot?
You don't have... Well, it's legendary, so I wouldn't do it on Scoot, but you don't have black mana.
No.
If you still had black mana, you could have killed the Fractal if you had the one that says remove...
That's not what I was
Tommy.
trying to do. I was trying to drown in the lock. Ah!
He comes to play tapped. He doesn't. Look at you only taking 7.
Only taking enough to die. Only taking enough to die. I had, Icebind Pillar in hand, but then I wouldn't have an open mana to use it. And, it was like, oh. It's like, there's answers here, I just can't use them.
That's fair. Alright, let me copy my deck. So I can, we can go to decks.
Let's do it.
Go to deck. Go to this one. I want to export it.
This is another deck with a little bit of tweaking that I could see myself playing for funsies. So that's exciting. Because I was, actually not terribly excited about this deck. But I think this one, because of the weird mutate ability of this commander, it gave us, I don't know, more freedom to do whatever the hell we wanted.
See, and I felt to be most boring. The deck not so much, but him himself.
Oh, yeah, he's boring as shit. But, the deck, I felt like you had a lot more freedom to be like, oh, okay, well, I can mutate him from anywhere, so this opens me up, or from the graveyards, this opens me up to whatever freaking beast I want to do.
Yeah, graveyard, not,
Yeah, not exile. Christ. If it wasn't so funny, I would cry.
The only reason Ashiok's not in my deck is I didn't want to craft it.
Oh, okay, well then I feel not stupid about including it.
No. It was gonna be in my deck, and I was just like, I don't want to craft this. All right, whose deck you want to go through first? Mine or yours?
Let's do yours. I'm just dicking around with it right now because it didn't put it in as a commander. It put it in the deck.
Never does.
Oh my god, it's so annoying. Okay.
Oh.
There we go.
Switch the deck to a Brawl deck?
Oh, I did. And then it was a dick anyway.
Oh, okay.
Imported deck 11, the greatest of all decks. Okay.
So I have 2 humans in this deck. 3 humans in this deck. Nope, just 2. 3. I like
Yeah. Was that...
And then everything else is non-human. And Lisette is human. Cheval is human. And Biomathematician.
Yeah, who's a great ad, especially with the... with Thassa.
And I'm not gonna lie, when I started building this deck, I was like, okay, Thassa goes in. What do I want to take advantage of with ETBs?
And you actually thought of one, whereas I was over here like, Thassa goes in, but I can't think of anything to use to take advantage of it, so Thassa comes back out.
Refuse to make a solemn.
Yes.
Because
now it's funny.
Well, sure. Yeah, but you did that, on deck 3, you were like, well, I didn't make a solemn, and at this point, I'm going to, out of spite, not make one. It's like,
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you that one, but you should have.
Yeah. But that was also I didn't want to only have one dude out of 60, because if I don't see it, then I'm sitting with Thassa with nothing I want to bounce, other than it gets me a blocker again, I guess. But and you did get the multiple blockers.
Non-mutated Anything that isn't mutated comes, like, you can just flicker them out for effects. Oh, I'm also running the Spirit of Aldergard.
Oh, yeah, that'll let you land grab. That's not so bad.
They'll let you snowland grab. So you can get non-basics that are snow.
Yeah, so thinning is always good, obviously.
Yep. Also, if you have the Great Henge in play, the creature always comes back with a 1/1 counter on it.
Oh, nice.
If Renata's in play, it also comes in with 1/1 counter on it. So if Renata and the Great Henge are in play, you get 2.
Even better.
Yep. Alright, so the Dean is phenomenal either side. I actually prefer Lisette to Valentine, but Valentine has its place.
Yeah.
Devil, because we're in black and green. Stuff dies. Card draws in. Arcane Signet, and I played the Steelbane Hydra. 2 reasons. One, if you mutate on it, you put the mutate on top, and then it still gets all those X or 1/1 counters.
Yeah, which is dope.
Which is dope. So yeah, like if you're just like, oh, X is 6, and then you mutate it on it.
And then you got a 12/12. Yeah.
A 2/4. The Parcel Beast is my smallest mutate creature at 2/4. If I mutate that on the Steelbane and use 5 counters on it, then it's a 7/9.
Yeah. It's pretty gross.
I didn't play Octopus, and I don't remember why. I think it was because I actually have a lot of cards on this deck. And decking myself was a possibility. Yeah, that's gotta be it.
We're going with it.
Well, I've got Cultivate, I've got Solemn, I've got, Spirit of Elderguard.
Teferi's drawing new cards. Yeah.
Teferi's drawing me cards.
Sterix is pulling stuff off. Yeah.
Sterix is ripping stuff out of the deck.
Yeah, you could easily
Great
deck
Henge
yourself.
is in play. I draw a card every time a creature comes into play, or non-token creature comes into play. There's so much card draw in this deck that I was just like, do I really need another one? Plus, with or without it, you're playing Tap Out Magic with this deck. Like, always.
Yeah. That is the bummer. Like, I don't like to play Tap Out Magic for the most part. Or I just try to teach myself not to play Tap Out Magic because obviously you want to look scurry, but that's not really an option with this deck.
Sometimes looking scary is just having such a baller board.
A baller board.
Like, if you're winning on board and they're not in white, they're going to have a hard time retaking the board.
Yeah, with the removal we have right now.
But there's a couple of Black Wrath of Gods. They're usually not very good, and plus you can, if your opponent has snowlands and they're in black, then you can be like, okay, what on the snow's probably in there. So I just need to have a better board than them by enough, or by not enough, to make them not want to use it, or by so much that they do use it, and then they just go out, and then I can just keep blowing this amazing board with anything.
Yeah, I just rebuild. Especially if it's a Toski. If you have a Toski out, you don't even care.
Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty standard. I'm pretty sure every single one of these cards I've played, in every single combination we've ever done with these, I don't think I went too out there with anything.
No, these all seem pretty much what you use in these colors. You went heavy green, which is fine. I think I did the same.
Well, I went heavy green because, Scoot Swarm with Auspicious Sterix on it starts making you a lot of Auspicious Sterixes.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid good.
Yeah. Um, the Dryad of Elysian Grove is just so I don't get color screwed. We're in blue-green. Burrow's in it.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. I play Coma now if I'm in blue-green because Coma's really good.
Yeah, Coma is really good.
Only card... Like, and there were a bunch of cards where I was just like, oh, I really want this. And I just couldn't find room and still have any card that sticks still be as opposing as it can be. Like, Garuk is scary but on his own. Warren Collect is scary. Like, all, like, the vast majority of all these cards by themselves do a lot of work.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the best color combo, I think. It was hard. I felt like this was harder to make cuts.
I'm pretty sure I started this one somewhere in the like 120 card range. I was just like, okay, but I need to add land.
Time to pare down.
And then cut, 80
half
cards.
Yeah.
No, I was at like 120 before land.
Oh, gross.
Because I was just like, oh, that's really good, and that's really good, and that's really good. But like, so this is for the decks. This is one of my favorite color combinations. But I've always like, blue to me has always felt like this is just a really, really good card. Let's play this, as opposed to like, you want green so you can get all the land because you're 3 color. You want black for the removal. What's blue doing for you? Let me draw some cards.
Yeah.
Give me an extra turn. I mean, realistically, like, even all my blue that's in here, it's a little bit of control, extra turn, card draw, and some shenanigans.
Yeah, I mean, I dig it. It's always amazing to me because there's a lot where either I didn't think about it, or every time I build one of these, there's always like, oh god, I can't believe I forgot about Greyhenge. Or like, one of those. I mean, I feel like you usually have at least one, two, where you're like, why didn't I put that in there?
Usually in white.
Oh, yeah?
Usually in white it's the, why didn't I put that in there? I know of its existence.
Yeah.
Although I'm getting much better now with us doing this series of actually stopping and when stuff starts rotating out, it might confuse me because I'm gonna be like, oh, I want to put this in here. Why can't I find it? I know I own it.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh.
Because like when Greyhenge rotates, or Elder Gargoth, which I think is the first thing that's gonna actually rotate.
Yeah, I'm 21. Going bye-bye.
21. Well, there goes Solemn, there goes Elder Gargoth. Like, there's not a whole lot.
There goes Teferi. Yeah, not in this deck, I don't think goes a whole lot, but...
Teferi's... He's in there because of his ultimate.
Oh, we also lose Cultivate. Bummer.
Yeah, but we got Haro.
Oh, and you lose Eugene. Eugene's a big one.
Yeah.
But yeah, samesies. When I was building Brawl decks post-War of the Spark rotation, I was like, fuck. It's like there's so many things that I'm like, wait. I want to put Lily in everything.
That's fair. Ready to head over yours?
Yeah, let's head over.
I was going to talk about mine. I feel like mine is very straightforward.
Yeah, I feel like it's what you build in those colors. For me, the surprise factor was the Steelbane Hydra, because I haven't seen you play that before, but it makes total sense. Or if you had, I've just forgotten about it.
I've forgotten about it. I've played that in our Elder Dragons, I think I played that.
Oh, okay.
It's been in a bunch of my decks, because I put him in place of artifact removal. Because he is artifact removal.
Yeah, absolutely. Our mid game is very, 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 very similar.
Wow. our end game includes one copy of two different cards. Three. See, and I didn't care for this mythos because of Boneyard Lurker.
I wasn't wild about it, except if I needed a board wipe, I needed a board wipe. Um, so that's the main reason that's there.
Except for that returns two permanents.
Is it permanence? What was my reasoning then? Hold on.
So is Boneyard Lurker. That's why I like. Yeah, so the reason I didn't play Mythos is because Boneyard Lurker does the same thing.
Then I either misread it or there was something else where I was like, oh, I'll just go get this for it. But, my main theme was snow, and that's why the Jorn.
Yeah. I think I ended up not playing him because I wouldn't use it for the rhyme staff. And I was just like, he always dies first. Like, if I get him into play, you kill him as fast as you can. If you get him into play, I kill him as fast as I can. He has to attack to be good.
Yes, and I have him in there for the rhyme staff. Mainly for Priest of the Haunted Edge.
Yeah. Yeah, I was not happy that you did that. And then you let me... Oh, you can only do it as a sorcery. Okay.
Yes.
I was so confused as to why you let me Flicker Solemn that first time.
Oh, yeah, you're like, what are you doing?
Why didn't you kill Solemn? I think I didn't play Replicating Ring simply for the fact of every time I find it, I never make it to eight counters.
Oh, I almost got there this time. I thought I could, and then no. I went...
If I didn't find Ugin, it'd have been at 3 counters when the game was over.
Yeah.
Ugin's the only reason you almost got as much land as you did.
Yeah, I was on a real roll. I was really going for it. Pelucranos was a little more lackluster than I wanted him to be.
See, and I actually, that's the reason I didn't play him, because I've played with him in decks. And because Boneyard Lurker, because there's so many easy ways of getting permanence back, Pelucranos feels all the worse.
Well, that was part of the reason I liked him, because if I could Boneyard Lurker my Pelucranos back into play, and then fight whatever's giving me problems, same deal, just kind of like an infinity removal loop, which I dig.
That's 7 mana, bro. On top of whatever you're spending to mutate.
Correct.
It all turns into your hand.
Yeah,
So
I'm not saying it's like...
Your hand, and then it's 4 to cast it, 3 to activate.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying it's super efficient removal, but late game, it's like, alright. Pull this back out. There were several games late game where you had 1 million D mana.
And I still use my mana every...
Oh, sure.
I used all my land every turn.
Yeah, there's always something to be playing.
Well, and like, the one game I actually had Vornclicks in hand, which just destroys Pelucranos.
Oh, yeah. That is just a dead card.
Well, he comes in with 3, so he's not dead. It's just very much lackluster at that point.
Yeah. This is probably my least, mutated deck? No, maybe it's about this as much as I had last time. Yeah, I guess maybe this is about as much as I had last time.
Pretty sure you have one more than I do, and that's in the Migratory Greathorn.
Oh, and you said you didn't have Octopus. You said you cut Octopus.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did. So you have 2 more than I do.
I mean, the temptation to mute on Scoot is just...
gross.
It's
Provided
just
you
so
remember not to
tempting.
do it with, provided you remember not to do it with a legendary.
Yes. Yeah, that's I was trying to drown in the lock your Scoot Swarm. Um, that turn when I was like, oh, I can't do it because you only had 2 cards in yard at that point. And Scoot cost 3, so drown in the lock ended up being very meh. Criminy. But
Um,
I guess I should have killed your Fractal at that point in hindsight, but meh.
well, Drown the Lock, if you're not on some form of mill, I feel it isn't a good card.
I originally was, and then I cut it. I was like, I'm not shoving stuff into your yard with Bone Lurker, Ood and a boot, if I can help it.
That is the same reason I did not play any mill. I was just like, no, we're not helping.
Yeah. We're not helping.
I've told her on with some of these decks how good some of these cards are. Boneyard Lurker with the black, white, green one. I was just like, oh, and this just gets back anything you needed to. And then I was just like, oh, she knows about that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, so I just kind of went in for snow permanence, and then like recursion-y kind of stuff, obviously. Oh, I think Mythos is in there to get me back Jorn's staff if you kill it. I think that's why I had that there actually. Alder Guard for ramp.
Boneyard Lurker can get it.
Yeah.
Literally, like.
I always think Lurker is creatures, and it's not.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I do like the Lachmere Serpent. My only problem with the Lachmere Serpent is that it's already a 7/7. So, like, all the other effects on it become less good when all your mutates just go under.
Oh, sure. My thought was, I'm gonna start blocking things, and it's gonna die, and then I'm gonna exile things from your graveyard, was my hope. Because I was trying to think of a way to get things out of your graveyard. Yeah.
I see. Then you should have just played Tiamat. Not Tiamat. Teferet.
Which one?
The black.
Oh, yeah, that would have worked too.
Or Scooz.
Scooz would have worked. This is a scarier body, and I was like, also, I mean, being able to just like block.
Lachmere Serpent is a great card.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, game 1 you absolutely stole from me because of Serpent.
You know, and it's just like, oh, yeah. I went a little heavier on removal with this one. Between priests.
Like libations.
Yeah, I like libation a lot. Made sure there was a rider, extinction event, dirge, bad blood on the snow. I remembered a Binding of the Old Gods, and then it apparently completely left my brain. But Binding of the Old Gods should definitely be in here. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that was removal as well with the fights.
So, the other card that I feel like you should have put in there, that I did have in mind, is Mortality Spear.
Yeah.
Mortality Spear is for 4 mana, destroy target, not land permanent.
Yeah, you just get to pick, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Also had an Uro, obviously. If you're in those colors, you're playing Uro. But yeah, and then Pillar to keep, big dumb things from swinging that I can't deal with. That's about it.
I don't know why I didn't even, I should have played Icebind Pillar. That would have been a real good option. Although I did put in some non-snow. Just because I wanted to make sure my colors all hit.
Oh, fair.
Like, I still played the Pathways. I still played the Forbidden Passage, which you still should have played.
Yeah, I definitely should still have played that.
Um, Command Tower, obviously, I've still played it. That could have been not like I played the Command Tower and the Triome, and really one or the other would have been fine, and still stayed snow. Just have a couple non-land
Yeah. Yeah, this
or
is
non-basic
definitely too
or
much snow.
non-snow.
I could have had options. I probably should have had a Bonders Enclave in here. Um, didn't have like as much card draw as I would have liked. Valkyrie ended up being a real all-star game one.
Yeah.
Ended up being kind of real good. But yeah, I did not hate this deck. It definitely needs tweaks, but I didn't hate it.
So when you put in Binding of the Old Gods, I actually of these three, play tapped Snowlands. I didn't play Ice Tunnel because Binding can get the other two.
Yeah, makes sense. That's why
Like, Spirit
Binding
of
is so
Alderaan
good.
Could get the Ice Tunnel, but I don't know. I like having multiple options of pulling out specifically the forests.
Yeah, and I definitely like Thassa with Spirit. Um, that's a really good point to just go get that. Even if it is just a hand, it's still out of your deck, so you start drawing more relevant things.
Yep.
So yeah. So now we're on to Big Challenge Day. Are we going to? I was gonna say I don't think we should even bother saying like you can't bring one, because then
I still like if there's one you don't want to see.
okay.
More so, Katie, is there one that you don't want to see?
I'd have to think on it. I can't think of one that I'm like, oh god, I hated that deck. But I'd have to like relook at the tape, I guess, and be like, oh, that sucked. I don't want to play that against that again.
Well, what was the one we just did? Luna? Is Luna the one where you crushed me?
Yeah, I'm sure that's the one you don't want to see again. Yeah, that was the one where I crushed you.
No, it was just you had much better draw. I mean, you won 2-0. You had much better draws than I did.
Yeah. Yeah, there were
hate
you were
that.
you were sitting on stuff that you were like, God bless America. Like,
Oh look, I'm already dead.
yeah. It's like, thanks for showing up, guys. Yeah, so we'd have a Luna, Snapdex, Vadrock, Nethroi, and Brokkos. So we'll have to think on it. And then are we?
If you can't think of one where you're just like, oh god, I don't. Excuse me. Like if you can't stop and think about it for like a minute or so and be like, okay, yeah, I don't want to see that deck because that was stupid. We don't have to.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I would have to look at the tape. I don't have one that I was like, oh man, I think I was like, are we still allowing for the 5-card changes? You don't want me to review?
Well, yeah, because then you can just go back and straight up look at how my deck is built and stuff
Oh,
like that. But,
that's true.
yeah, I'm fine with if we're still want to do the 5 spell. Because if you want to change land, you can change land.
Yeah, 5 spell. Yeah.
5 spells. Any of the land that you want to change, you can change.
Does that include like add a command tower, or is that only basics?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Change your land. Make your land work. Because the land is what powers the deck.
Okay.
To me, that makes sense.
Okay, but only 5 spells.
5 spells.
That makes sense. Cool.
Because there's definitely at least 5 cards in every deck where I'm just like, oh, I forgot about that, or I forgot.
Oh yeah, I really meant to have that in there, or yeah. Okay, yeah, let's just for this one, let's just try it where we don't ban anything. We'll just see what happens. And then if we have a feels bad moment, then we'll know not to do that for next time.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, Katie.
Yo.
Also, before we leave this one,
Yes.
let's Adventures in the Forgotten. Where are we going with this?
Oh yeah. I don't even know. There's so many options.
Well, I think both of thought there were two three-color and T in that. Huh.
What we probably need to do as well is we need to ask the Brassonians for a bad rare.
Yeah.
We haven't done a bad rare for the new set yet. Um, I mean, I'd be
Ooh, I
interested in
have an
doing the
idea.
Planeswalkers. I'd be interested in. Um,
Planeswalkers for commanders?
yeah, for that brawl because we got the Grandmaster of Flowers. But I haven't opened a ton of this set, so I don't know all of them off the top
Me
of my
either.
head.
So you have Grandmaster of Flowers,
Didn't I do not
uh,
collected? No, I didn't.
Mordekainen, Lolith, Ziriel, and Eliwick Tumblestrum.
Yeah, because I was going to say there's one for each color, right? So we've kind of got that
There is.
fun theme
Um,
times going.
I don't know.
But
That
I
final
haven't
color
even
would
really.
be all that great.
Yeah, I haven't even looked at them, so I was going to say that could be a terrible idea because I have not even looked at them. Um, we could do the legendary Dargans.
Mine all colored again.
Oh, okay. Well, then you're definitely more limited. Then it would be the Xanthar, Orcus, Drizzt, or Volo.
What are you talking about? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 two-colored potentials, a three-color, and a five-color.
That's not what mine says. For AFR?
Yeah.
I have Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. Oh, I don't have. Is there uncommon commanders?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why. I'm like, I don't have anywhere near that many.
Well, I put in to start a new Brawl deck, so I'm on the choose a commander option, so it's only showing me commander options.
Then yeah, the uncommon ones could be a lot of fun. Um, yeah, probably the uncommon ones then would probably be the most interesting. Unless you have a different idea.
There are 10 of them.
Yep,
There's each color combination as far as guilds go.
there sure is.
Okay.
I mean, I don't. Unless you have a different idea for how to narrow it down better.
Um, I do.
Okay.
So we're gonna build 5 decks. We're gonna build a white deck, a blue deck, a red, black, a red, and a green.
Okay.
Your
And you
commander,
pick. Sorry, go ahead.
commanders, and that's like if you pick Barwin of Clan Undur, it's either your black or your white.
Yeah, you can't use it for both. Yeah.
Yeah. But then you still like you're gonna build a black-white deck, but yeah.
Yeah, so then
Pick
for your
5.
black, you have to use Balder or you have to use Shesra.
But then when we play, we're gonna play white versus white, black, blue versus blue, black versus black.
Yeah.
We may end up having a mirror match. We might not.
Let's face it, our games are never true mirror matches.
Well, no, but I meant like commander mirror.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that sounds dope. And it lets us kind of pick a commander that's more our playstyle instead of trying to force a playstyle. So that's kind of cool too.
Yes.
Yeah. My first 3 are going to be rough. I think I definitely know what I'm playing for green. But the first 3 are going to be like, man, want to play all these.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Are you having a similar issue, but with, like, a different color?
Well, I just looked at white,
Oh.
and for of the four options for white, they're all
Yeah. They sure are. Yeah, I like that. I like that
realistically, what
change.
I pick for white will definitely determine what I'm taking for black, red, and green.
Yeah, I think I'll definitely have to, this won't be like a pick one and each week to try to figure it out. You'll have to, like, plan all 5 out and then be like, okay, let's go. Otherwise, you're gonna be possibly sadsies later. And then, like, Gretchen doesn't super jazz me, but I want to play Volo, so maybe Gretchen's gonna have to jazz me. We'll have to see. Gretchen super
Yeah.
jazzed me in the draft I lost.
Volo wrecked me in one of my playtests because
Oh, yeah. Riggedy wrecked me in one of mine as well.
they were just like Volo, and I was just like, oh, that's real fucking good. Yeah.
I used, 2 board wipes. He played it. I couldn't. Oh, he played it. I, negged it with my zombie cleric dude. And then he played it and, like, a dude, and I wiped the board. And then he played Volvo again and, like, a solemn and something else. I board wiped again. It's like,
Oh,
this is my
no,
nightmare.
he came out of somebody's deck.
Really? It wasn't even their
No,
commander.
wasn't their commander because it was green, white, blue.
Oh.
Because it was the venture deck that I played against, where they, I think they completed 4 or 5 dungeons in a turn.
Oh my god. That's so gross. I love this set. It's been
I
fun
don't care
so
for
far.
the dungeon. I don't care for the dungeon mechanic. It's
Oh, yeah?
okay, but it feels very catch up, and less like it really feels like it's more beneficial to the person that's losing.
The dungeon? Yeah, that's fair.
And if I have to put myself into a bad position to make it feel good, like where's
The very first draft I did with this set, pack 1 had Volu in it. And I was like, oh, it's gonna be a good draft. It's like, let's go. And proceeded to go 1-3 in the draft. I was so pissed. I think I saw him once, and it was like, I'm already dead. Like, it was so frustrating.
hang
To
on,
get
let's
such
do
a good
deck
bomb.
list. Oh, oh, oh. Cancel. Whew.
No.
I accidentally hit play on my draft as opposed to going to decks.
Oh, you're like, no!
So here comes my draft deck.
Key.
Oh, hang on. I'm gonna say goodbye because me and you can keep talking.
Yeah, we can.
Video.
We could share. Yeah, we can share holy crap draft stories afterwards. All right, Bressonians. Thanks so much
Have a good night.
for joining us. Like, share, and subscribe. That's the wrong screen capture. Like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to see more of this content, we'll see you in the next video for the ultimate brawl. As always, thank you for the love and support. We'll see you later. Bye.